Hello, hello, hello. Anybody there? Hello. Hey, hello. Anybody there? Any YouTubers? YouTube. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing this morning? I'm just working as usual, you see. Doing my job. Going to play. But anyway, this is just me coming up here, guys, just to let you know. I want to thank each and every one of those questions that I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of great responses on a lot of great things, guys, and I appreciate you guys. Kudos to you. I appreciate all the questions. I appreciate all the concerns on certain factors, and I'm glad I was able to be totally honest with you and give you the information that you needed. But guys, like I said, I had a lot of calls on a lot of issues, and gotta push that forward. And a lot of concerns about going into trucking. Guys, like I said again, you have so many choices to make out there. You have so many ambitions, so many places to go. But in reality, you got to keep in mind, you got to do what makes you happy. And if it makes you happy driving locally, then that's what you do. That makes me happy driving locally. If it makes you happy going long distance, hey, that makes you happy going long distance. You got to do your own preference. You got to do what makes you happy. And also, I would like to address the fact that, you know, all the previous companies I went to and all the different things I have experienced, you may not experience the same thing. And on the note also, a lot of the guys and a lot of the people that I've worked with, a lot of the great co-workers I've worked with, a lot of the companies I have been, I'm glad that I was so-called a great influence. And I was glad that I could inspire you. And that's great. I mean, but I don't want you going out and jumping the gun until you make another choice call. Or you have came up with a concept of what you're going to do next. But I do want you to find better. I do want you to improve yourself. And I do want you to be a better person. You know, but I want to tell you some of the great things that happened since all the companies I have left. Each company, each place that I have been, everyone have their own way of making a difference. My difference that I made, that I inspire people to do better with themselves, to move on to something better, to find another alternative, something that's going to make them feel happy on their everyday life. And I'm never sorry for that. I only wish I could have done more. I have helped a lot that was in my local area. Just take Coastal Beverages for instance. When I was at Coastal Beverages, there was a lot of guys that was unhappy. A lot of guys that they really didn't like the way that the money situation, didn't like the way that the routes, the different job varieties. In that company, you pretty much had like five different jobs that you did in one. Even on top of things, collecting money. I mean, guys, if you work a job and you collect money, you want to keep in mind, you're taking the biggest risk of your life if you're going to be collecting money, because you got too many thieves out there. And when it comes to dealing with another man's money, companies don't care. They want you to make their money back. They want you to bring their money back. So you got to keep in mind, money gets stolen every single day. And you don't want to be the one responsible for losing that individual's money. You know what I mean? So hey, you got to do what's important to you, what's keep you safe. And if you're going to be out there collecting someone else's money, you might want to keep in mind that you're taking the biggest risk of your life. My point is why they're not doing it. Why they're not taking that big risk. I mean, that's me. I speak the truth. You want to take a risk. You want to take a risk that's beneficial to you, not others, guys. Your life is worth more than any money in this whole wide world. I stress you, your life is worth more than any money in this whole wide world. And when it comes to you collecting money for someone else, and you're getting hurt in the process, or even you're putting your life in danger in the process, is it really worth it? Well, I don't think so. I mean, and on top of things, there's variety of different jobs. If you're a delivery person, you deliver. If you're a salesperson, you sell. If you're a collector, you collect. You don't want to put yourself in a position that you're doing all that work. Then what is the people in the office going to do? Have you ever asked yourself that? You got to be pretty much crazy, just in a desperate need to just allow yourself to go through such a trial and tribulation, guys. I mean, it's so much more in life than just allowing yourself to be used to a point. And I don't agree with it. So, yeah, I will encourage people to make the right judgment call. And that encouragement works. So far, I know that company, you got a lot more of the management working out. I met a lot of them up in the stores that I used to drop off all the time. They told me star and all this crazy stuff, but whatever. I don't care. To me, I'm making a difference, and I love making that difference. And take U.S. Express, Heartland Express, Avery Express, all the companies I've worked, I've made an inspiration on each and every one of you. And I'm thankful that I did that. And I'm going to continue to do that. Unfortunately, I'm not out there in the trucking industry no more to help you on that factor. So this is where I'm expecting you to make the judgment call. Find what's beneficial to you. Find what's going to make you money and your family. Find is what keeps you safe. Find it's just so many finds. You have to make sure it's you that's being benefited here, not the company. The company's going to make their money regardless, guys. It doesn't matter if you make that delivery or not. That company's going to make their money, and they're just going to get rid of you. So do what's beneficial to you. Make the delivery on time. Do the job, and no one will say anything. But the only thing you want to make sure that you're getting paid, that you're getting your family the safety and getting back home to them. You know, I just wanted to say that. I had a guy call me, and I was glad he called me. He had a lot of questions, concerned about going on the road because he's a single guy. So when it comes to guys, you're being single, man, I'm going to tell you, go make that money. Go on out there and make that money, guy. Go ahead and make that money. So I'm going to say that because you're single. I'm going to push this button right quick. We got little buttons that we push in here. So I'm going to juggle that sucker just a little bit. I want to get my feet moving. You're just single, guys. Go ahead out there. Make that money. Use the advantage of your youth wisely. I mean, go out there and make your money, do your thing, and do what's going to benefit you. You can't sit here and make the judgment call as a family man when you're a single man. Now, you're married is a little bit different story. I'm not going to come out here and tell you, hey, go out there and run. No, guys, you got to do what makes your family happy and what you can do to get back to your family. That's all that matters, you know? I'm going to change the being. Much better than me. And get it blink off. And get it blink back on. I play that game on it. Well, anyway, guys, I had a lot of guys concerned. I had a lot of guys that made a lot of changes in their lives, the companies that I've inspired them from. I had a lot of guys that do a lot of things that makes them happy. And that's what I want you to do. what makes you happy. So keep asking me those questions, keep sending those concerns. And you guys that made those changes in your life, you did the right thing. Don't ever, 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 don't ever regret your decisions that you make in life. Don't ever regret making a difference in your life that's going to make you feel better. Don't care what people say. You have to learn to ignore that and keep going. Keep going. But anyway, Douglas Dupree in the house. Gonna go make my deliveries. I do 3 a day and I head on home, guys. I love this job, man. Love this job. Now I've been here 7 months. I tell you, I've been here 7 months. Longer than any job I ever worked. I've been in this job longer than any job I ever worked. So you're surprised, I know. And I'm going, hey guys, it met my needs. It made me happy. And I'm going to stay as long as they keep meeting my needs. I want you guys to be good and, hey, keep asking those questions. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing to Douglas Dupree's Fitness Guide. And by the way, I love you guys. Peace. And I'm out of here. Peace. You like my singing? I like my singing. I love it.